ॐ ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. This very moment, remembering all the Gurus, Masters, whom we don't know now, who have helped us in all our earlier lives of evolution. Saluting the Masters, Gurus of this life, and also in future evolution, whoever are going to guide us, our pranams to them, although the Guru Tattva is one, but in so many forms they come and keep on guiding us. To all of them we salute, and also to Bhagavan. Then, like every day before our Mandukya Dhenam, we are into this thought of Shakti series. Today's Shakti is interesting. We called it as the Vijhrumbhana Shakti in Sanskrit. In English, we can understand is as the power of being aggressive. Power of being aggressive. It is both ways. When you have a lot of power, you can be aggressive. And when you try to be aggressive, the power comes to you. Therefore, in being aggressive itself, the power is there. Generally, our entire life should be conducted very smoothly, very simply, very lightly, very lovingly. But then sometimes that never gives the answer, that never sorts out the problem or situation. And those are the moments where we should be able to shift our gears from being very mild, from being very low in our inspiration or performation to a maximum level. That is called as the aggressiveness power. About that we are talking. And in this world, if you see, wherever the victories happened, wherever the achievements happened, all the good above the bad, over the bad, all of them have happened in every field, only in the occasion when the aggressive steps were taken care. And wherever the negatives have overpowered, at every front may, that time the negatives were aggressive, the positive were very mild. Is it not? Therefore, generally we have to be in a simple, smoother, mild form. But then, whenever the need arises, whenever we recognize the necessity there, we must jump into the next level of aggression. Lest we will lose that game. Everywhere in the history, you see, like we are saying Ramayana. No, if the Vanaras are not aggressive, very mild, because राम भक्त है, राम नाम ले लेंगे, तो वह राम नाम की नहीं है जरूरत, राम बगल में है, लेकिन फिर भी you have to be aggressive to kill Rakshasas. Then only, so to from their side, how aggressive was Indrajit that he made everybody murchita, including Rama Lakshmana. Are you feeling that? In that aggressiveness, they got so much of power from within a big trees and boulders and mountains and all peaks. They could pluck and use them to kill the Rakshasas. Is it not? They're coming to Sugriva from various places itself is aggressiveness. Taking the guidance and taking initiative and searching for Sita everywhere is aggressive. Once she is found, coming up to that Samudra is aggressiveness. Then making the bridge in 4 5 days. If that was not aggressive effort, then bridge would have taken months together. तब तक सीता जी का क्या हाल होगा? Everyone have power, but that power gets totally quietened because we are not aggressive. In being aggressive, our power comes to effectiveness, and the new powers also get generated, and others also give us help. Therefore, the power of being aggressive is required. Everything like Rama was sent to the forest. He was very mild. He would have gone with all dukkha and continued. He was quietly aggressive there in his decision that I'll go and whatever the difficulties are, I will face. And that's what he did throughout his 14 years. Quietly was aggressive to keep an eye on which Rakshasas coming what side and how to tackle them. And he was aggressive in his awareness to see which are the Rishimunis around there whose blessings I have to take. Being mild takes away all our energies many a time or never allow them to get manifested. Understanding the point? Power of being aggressive. Like, why did we lose our Indian kingdom, etc., freedom to whether it is Mughals, the Rakshasas, or the Britishers, Bhankar Rakshasas? Why did it happen? All our kings were very bhoga oriented, okar. They lost all their aggressiveness. And therefore, we became slaves to them. And when it was recognized that we were enslaved and we were being tortured so much, some people started becoming aggressive. And from that only, slowly and steadily, the revolution, etc., started. Then we got the freedom. Everyone. Bhagat Singh is no aggressive. Subhash Chandra was Azad Chandrasekhar. Everybody were aggressive in their own way. Gandhiji, in his own way of Satyagraha, he was aggressive. नहीं तो होता नहीं हो. Please remember it. The freedom struggle came to us because the entire country has woken up and they have done everything aggressive. They opposing all these army there and the burning away all the foreign goods. Sahaya Nirakarana Udyama Videshi Vastu Bahishkarana. No, everyone were very aggressive there. Hundreds of people, youth from all over the country became aggressive. The total power has shaken them. Otherwise, even now, the Britishers would have ruled us. The big kings have come against these Mughal emperors, therefore we became. That aggressiveness of Sardar Patel only united India. Otherwise, the tukde tukde ho jata. So, power of being aggressive. Every time. If one is in that mood always. Now the corona. If the aggressive steps were not taken by government towards the second wave में नहीं लिए थे, you have seen, याद करो तो इतना दुख होता है. Everybody took it lightly. There was no gas cylinder, oxygen was not there, medicine not there, wrong medicines were applied. That led to all the black fungus and side effects. इसलिए अब कोई कुछ नहीं कर रहा. Just only symptomatic therapy. People are having that inner stamina, inner immunity, and they have taken vaccine. Therefore, 6-7 दिन में सब ठीक हो रहे हैं. But steps are aggressively taken. If the law and order is aggressive, all the gundagardi will stop. If the ministers are aggressive, then all the developmental projects can be implemented. If all the human beings are aggressive in their own respect to employments, productivity will be great. See the aggressiveness of Ukraine. Russia said so, will not fight now. They went back now. De-escalation. India was aggressive with the surgical strikes here and also in Galwan. Therefore, they have receded. Left to themselves, will they not overpower us? Which is the place where aggression is not required, batao? In the Kali Yuga, for all the problems, the only solution is we have to be very aggressive. Little a few people of Hindus have become aggressive. इसलिए थोड़ा ठंडा हो गया कि नहीं बाकी लोग. It is only 1-2%. We have to become 95% more aggressive. Then only like Ayodhya or Kashi Vishwanath or Mathura, all of them will be ours. They are ours. Nonsense. We are not taking theirs. It is ours always. They took it. So nation is ours. Everything is ours. कहाँ से आए सब लोग? चुप बैठ के नौकरी करके खाना कमा के खाओ. Claim to be Indian. We allow it. But don't be aggressive towards us. It is ours. No doubt about it. Like that. You see the aggressiveness in Bhagwan Veda Vyasa. If he is not so, how can he write 108 Purana, the Brahma Sutra, Veda Vibhaga, and teach it to his disciples and spread it? If Valmiki is not aggressive, will he write those 24,000 sloka of Ramayana and 32,000 sloka of this Yoga Vasishtha? If Bhagavan Adi Shankara is not aggressive, will he travel entire length and breadth of the nation to establish matas, to establish temples, to establish all the spiritual sadhanas, and to defeat all people who are at the lower level of ignorance and show them the path of Advaita? But see the aggressiveness of Vivekananda. When he went to the abroad, people were laughing at him seeing his attire, and when he aggressively spoke, सब झुक गए. जो लोग हंस रहे थे जब स्टेज पे गए, वापस आने के टाइम थे. पूज्य गुरुदेव से aggressiveness. When he had to go to that church for addressing all the VHP people, all said, "Mat jaiye sab or they say the opportunity for me to blast them in one go." 1,500 people were there. He gave them the lecture about the glory of Hinduism. Shaken sab log. Is it not? We have to be aggressive in life. Now we'll come to more personal. These are the examples I gave only to say the aggressive should be also invoked when required. Any governmental atrocities or any bureaucratic atrocities or any illegal thing, you have to be aggressive. देखो शक्ति के लिए aggressive होने से मरोगे तो भी आप सत्य मार्ग में हो और aggressive for the negative you are going to नरक only. And if you are mild, knowing what is true or untrue, then you will be overpowered and stampeded. By any way, we have to be aggressive in the life. These are the times for that. Two or three things now. If you are a boss, be aggressive towards the employees when it is required. निकाल देना है तो निकाल ही दो उसको बाकी को लेसन होएगा वो. If you are a teacher, be aggressive to your students, else they will not listen. लातों का भूत जब नहीं मानता है बातों से मारना ही पड़ेगा लात. That's why भेदोपाय दंडोपाय also are the upaya in achieving success. And generally we Hindus were misguided by the Buddhism and all for a long time. Samadhana, samadhana. We are not remembering the Veda and Dandopaya also. That is why always we are downtrodden. Constitutionally downtrodden, politically downtrodden, legally downtrodden. Any rascal will come and break our temple. Any nonsense they say sentences. Any Sant Mahatma ko harm karte hain. We look at the court and we don't take any action. In the court, what there are only the vote seeking people and the favor seeking people. You have to change all. Aggressiveness required, and mainly at home. Toward the children, pour so much of love. Give whatever they need. At the same time, when it comes to their own study or career or life or knowing the good things, etc., you have to be. Else, they will sit on your head. And you will end up in suffering so much inside, sacrificing entire lives, energies, enjoyments for the sake of those nonsense children, stupid fellows. और खा पी के वो लोग आपके सर पे बैठेंगे. Yeah, there were the days. Get out of my house. You don't deserve to stay. Well, let them. लगा देखो. That's what they do in foreign country. The children, when they become egoistic, get out of the house. Then they become independent. They learn it. Here we go on pamper, pamper, and they sit on the head. This is all a balance. We're not saying that don't love. If you don't love, whom do you love? There's no beautiful life than having a family, a wife, husband, children. Play. बढ़िया है, करो enjoy. But जब कभी जरूरत है, you have to be aggressive. Second point we spoke. Aggressive at the outer level in the world, to protect the dharma, to protect the truth, etc. Satyam. Then aggressive in all our domestic and professional fields. Okay. Third one for which we took up this topic today is the aggressiveness in our own life individual. Spiritual sadhana की बात कह रहा हूं मैं. We let ourselves so loose that we never become aggressive. Therefore, even a small little negative habits also we are not able to give up, and small little positive value or sadhana also we are not able to take up. Not able to take up. Here we have to show the aggressiveness. Be aggressive. What will happen? Let me see. I'll die. Half an hour early you can't get up. We can't get up. What a surrender to that sleep which we are sleeping right from birth. डेली 10-12 घंटा सो ही रहे हैं, लेकिन एक दिन थोड़ा जल्दी उठो, जब ध्यान करो, मतलब आई कैन नॉट डू. इवन ऑन फेस्टिवल डेज वी आर नॉट एबल टू गेट अप. फेस्टिवल का मतलब है सुबह सुबह उठकर. नो नो नो, उस दिन भी 8-9 बजे. A person who cannot sacrifice half an hour of sleep by being aggressive, why will I not get up? Do you think he will be contributor to the world? That buffalo? Forget about it. This is called the aggression. I will get up. I will do my dhyanam. I will do my japa. The aggression to be why? What is that stopping me from going to my class regularly? हाँ, तो मैंने कहा पेट में दर्द, कमर में दर्द, किसी ने फ़ोन करके बुलाया या घर आ रहे, मुँह पे मार देते हैं स्वामी के, स्वामी जी somebody is coming into my house and you must know they are important to me, therefore more than you, therefore I'm just not coming to class. That aggression is there to tell Swami, and not to the people, dare not come at this time, this is my time of my class. Nowadays, some of you become very aggressive, not even to inform me as to why you are coming or not coming, etc. I am also withdrawing from that people. Yeah, you go because you are choosing. The aggression earlier which you had positively, my guru, my shastra, my satsang, my sadhana, that is being replaced by the egoistic aggression of my choice. मैं आऊँगा नहीं आऊँगा, बताऊँगा नहीं बताऊँगा. That is negative. When you are not positively aggressive, the negativity will over aggressive. The doctor say 1 day a week fasting. Oh, I cannot do. My sugar will be down. I will die. Nonsense. छोड़ के देख क्या होगा? Every system will become proper. That aggression you have to have. 1 day don't watch TV. आई can't be. ये तो मेरे जिंदगी का एक हिस्सा मतलब अलग नहीं करने वाला हिस्सा हो गया. Are you understanding? In how many places we have become so mild? I can't give up non-veg. I can't give up drinks. I can't give up TV. I can't give up sleep. I can't give up the nonsense. You can't take a positive also then. I can't come to my classes. Oh, Veda mantra. See, some people they log in 10 seconds, they see and go away. Dam nahi hai to be able to listen to Upanishad and all. And when I say that, then to fight with me, that aggression will be there, the ego. Inside they don't have. I know what Swami says, we are our own best. So if we regularly listen, we get that higher knowledge. Let me listen. वो नहीं रहता फिर. That is what cheats us. You are cheating yourself. Is it not? Today I decided 3 hours japa. Aggression. Let me see what will happen. कमर टूटेगा टूटने दो. घुटने टूटेंगे टूटने दो. Then they will yield to us. If you only yield to them, little of कमर दर्द हो गया मेरा आज ध्यान छोड़ दी. You don't have that spiritual immunity at all strong. More prone for all the viruses attacking. Bacterial, fungal, viral. निरंतर अपन spiritual personality में attack कर रहे हैं. No aggressiveness. You are understanding the power of being aggressive? I learned this suktam. That's it. I have decided it. Aggressive. Negative में aggression कम करके positive में aggression बढ़ाना है. Then only the power from within comes, which is there, the divine power. That negative can be defeated. नहीं तो नहीं होगा वो. Becoming mild on all very many protection reasons. मैं बुढ़ा हो गया मेरे पास स्ट्रेंथ नहीं है. I'm all alone. Nobody is with me. You know, nobody is there with you. God is with you. You are more powerful than anyone because you can do what you want. The right thing. So be conscious. First, though I spoke about the outer and the relational and ourselves, first be aggressive with yourself. Aggressive that I'll not get reaction. I'll not become reacting. Aggressive that I'll not be keeping always a face of seeking sympathy and miserable. I'll be joyful, aggressively. And you know, few of the practical aggressivenesses कि 4-5 दिन हो गया घर साफ नहीं हो रहा. You just be aggressive and start doing it and cleaning it. You will see the joy of doing it. Then the plant is there, मर रहा है. Be aggressive, attack it. Go there, remove the मट्टी, दोबारा डालो उसमें manure डालो. You will see the plant growing and aggressively giving you the flowers and fruits. You can also see the joy of it. Everywhere, the bank work is pending. What pending? Jao aggressively, call the manager, talk to him, tell him This is what I can't come again and again. Is Corona time hai. These are my requirements. I am very clear about it. Finish the job in 10 minutes. Aggressiveness. कार खराब हो गया, तो बैठे रहते हैं घोंचू की तरह. कॉल देम और टेक इट एंड पुट इट, खड़े हो जाओ उसके गले पे, बर्क बना के देना ये. आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग? द सर्वेंट अग्रेसिव, गेट द वर्क डन, यू डू इट, दैट्स इट. घर बना रहे हो सारे मिस्त्री लोग, एवरीवेयर सो माइंड. सुबह उठ के 2 किलोमीटर वॉकिंग करा, हमें वाट ना दो क्या तो 4 दौड़ के आना चाहिए. डू सम अनुलोम विलोम प्राणायाम, हाउ मेनी टाइम? 12. 3 बार कर दे, मेरे से नहीं हो रहा. 12 कहा तो 24 करना है. यू अंडरस्टैंड द एग्रेसिवनेस? Everywhere I'm dhila, dhala, dhila, dhala. Only the Hindus are like that. Because this Buddhism and all, they misguided us. Buddha is different, Buddhism is different. The enlightened Buddha is a master. Buddhism is different. Like Christ is different, Christianity. Christ is a master. Like so many अपने इंडिया में गली गली में masters are there. Like that. The Christianity is different. You understood? Because of them, we were misguided, and out of love and compassion, all these things so much overpowered, they all led to a type of passive weakness. Others are not so. वो दुष्ट राक्षस है फिर भी वो अग्रेसिव है. हम शिष्ट गुड सद्गुण वाले हैं फिर भी माइल्ड है. हु शुड बी अग्रेसिव बताओ? If that aggression was not shown in 92, do you think would have got the Ram Mandir even now? If the aggression is not shown, do would have seen that entire Vishwanath corridor would have been available to us? So you observe us, wherever quiet aggressions are happening, we are achieving it. And we are not aggressive to trouble others. I am talking the outward. We are only aggressive for establishing truth. If the truth doesn't get aggressiveness, then how can it be successful? So too in our own personal life. And that should become a habit. Remember, when we grow in age, definitely the body starts yielding, no? At that time, what can give us the capacity, stamina to continue life as well as work? Only the spirit of being aggressive. Already, if you are mild, to that mildness, if the body's weakness, old age gets added, we become so weak कि मरने को भी एनर्जी नहीं रहेगा. Do you want to live or die like that? मेरे को तो नहीं चाहिए बाबा वैसा. We will be aggressive as the age grows. Inner stamina we develop. I can see that in Gurudev. Puja Gurudev's every moment is aggressive. His lectures, his writings, his guidances, his informal meetings, everything were aggressive. When his air was tested, it is said this person should have died 20 years back only. He aggressively pulled that energy into his body to continue to serve the Dharma, Shastras. At that age, when he was walking, people committed to run behind only. ऐसा करके 75 ईयर्स के एज में जब गुरुदेव वॉकिंग कर रहे थे, हमने देखा हैदराबाद में रेलवे स्टेशन की जा रहे थे. Oh, what a, you see him, aggressiveness. All the masters, highest level are aggressive. Gurudev aggressively expressive also. Many are aggressive but quiet in their expression. They were also effective. Gurudev करके दिखाया. He was roaring like a lion. In the entire history of satsangas, for such a long period, roaring like a lion, you don't see any speaker. Many of them start, but after some years, when they cross 60, dhere आवाज ठंडा. Gurudev, 77 years, his last lecture also with the same force. He never allowed that meekness, mildness to overpower. That's the main point. That is, the Gurudev is our authority. Adi Shankara is our authority. Vedavyasa Bhagavan is our authority. Our Rishi Munis are our authority. Our great kings are our authority. The Arjuna is authority for us. Such people. Bhagavan Ram. So the power of aggressiveness everywhere required. To eliminate our negativities, to eliminate our weaknesses, be aggressive. And to replace them with the positive strengths of good qualities, good values, गुड हैबिट्स, गुड नॉलेजेस, गुड एटीट्यूड्स, हर जगह अग्रेसिवली नहीं करोगे तो नहीं होगा। जितना लंबा लगा के करोगे उतना। Decide these 10 days I'll be like this and do that aggressively, you will be able to achieve. Everywhere. I'll bring my sugar to the normal level. It's an aggressiveness. I'll give up whatever is to be given up. I'll do whatever exercise required. You aggressive. तो ऐसे वेट करके कोई आएगा कुछ करेगा. I tell you with my experience, there's nobody for you. You are always alone. You only have to work for your own. Uddhare atmanatmano. And as much you are aggressive, others will bend and will help you. See the aggressiveness of Ravanasura. So Kharajore Sura Disipa Vinita. When Hanumanji went, all the devatas, Dikpalagas, Navagrahas were हाथ जोड़ के डरते हुए कांप रहे थे in front of Ravana. What an aggressiveness! No, we are not telling to be aggressive like Ravana for negative. We are showing the effective aggressiveness that even Dikpalakas also will be surrendering to. Today's thought is very powerful because it is about being aggressive. Then invoke that inner energy and keep on doing and achieving. Don't yield. My life is like that, my children are like that. No, no, all of the part of the game only. Learn from it and aggressively put steps. Thank you. Let us study our Upanishad for some time now.